I'm Pavin, four-time Madden champion with over 300K in earnings. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down one of the most underrated formations in the Y Trips week, why you should be running it, and some of the chess match behind it. Let's get into the video now. So in today's video, we're actually going to be running the San Francisco offensive playbook. It's a playbook with multiple great formations. But the one specific formation we're going to key in on today, it's very underrated. It's this Y Trips week. And the specific play we're going to key on is the goal line fork zig. So I got a couple of variations of this play that you could run, but what the premise of this play is we're just going to be looking for this delay route. We're looking for Devontae on this delay route. He's out wide, and we're going to just try to get him open by, putting other route combos on the field that give him space to break open. You see right here, this is what the play itself looks like. You see it's a delay route, and it just stops on a dime and takes off. This is a great play to counter the zone meta currently. It's a lot of mid-zone KOs. It's a lot of loop defenses, cover threes and cover fours in specific. And this delay route, it's amazing versus cover threes and cover fours. If your opponent is running this all game, he's going to get burnt. These nice 5 to 10 to even 15-yard passes underneath. It's very safe. It's a great formation. Let's get into it right now. So for the first setup, this is a universal setup, right? This is going to work for most coverages. We're on the short side of the field. You see how we're closer to the sideline? Travis Kelce on a streak, block receiver on a corner route, and we're going to keep our delay route right here. This is optional for all your play setups for this goal line fork zig. If you're more advanced, try motioning him out, right? Get a little 5 wide going, maybe. If you're, beginning level player, maybe a table route would be better, or maybe just block him altogether, right? And get a little bit more time. So we're going to call a hike, and you're going to see what ends up happening, right? If the corner route's there, you take it. You always take your corner route. But if it's maybe a 50-50 read and, they're countering it with switch sticking and having good zone drops, and they're playing really good adjustments and playing good chess, then we would just always dump it down underneath if it's there, right? Right here, we wait, it's open, we dump it down underneath and get our 5 yards. It's a safety blanket. So that's setup number one. That's your universal setup. You would run that on first downs to see where your opponent's in. You play chess with that. You see where their adjustments are at. Okay, they're manning up R1. Well, guess what? We're going to go to a new setup. If they're doing, a 30 cloud flat, well, we have another setup for that, right? So keep that as your universal setup, your main setup that you run almost every first down or anytime you need some intel. So for setup number 2, this is a setup that you're going to run if they're running match coverage or they're really keying in on circle or your delay route, whatever you want to call it. And this would be tight end on a streak, slot receiver on a wheel route. You're going to see right here, we're going to call the fork zig normally with a corner route and a slant, block our running back. And you're going to see this is match coverage, right? Look at the slot corner. He's going to play amazing match coverage defense. Bumps him and he's in that area. It's hard to throw that. It's not really open at all. So what we could do, right? There's a nice little thing we could do. You see our delay route isn't there. We might have had the tight end streak, but we're not looking that way for this play. So what you could do if someone's running match, this is how you counter them. I like doing a wheel route. You're going to see when I put this wheel route on the field, what ends up happening is the guy that's matching on to my delay route, the slot cornerback, is going to match onto the wheel route. And that leaves us a big space in the field that we're attacking. It's wide open. It's sweat free. This is what you would do if someone is running match. You put your slot receiver on a wheel route and you absolutely cook them. Variation 3 of this play, my final variation would be something like this, where I put my tight end on a corner route, and you could do whatever you want right here. You could put him worthy on a wheel route or a streak. This is a setup intended to beat man coverage. You see we're going to call hike. The delay route kind of gets pressed up a little bit. You see right here, it's not really open, right? So we're going to have to find another way to counter this, right? Man coverage does really well at times versus route. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to put a post, then we're going to put a wheel route, right? We're just going to try to throw this tight end post on the cut. It's open. We get good amount of yards. That's variation number 3 that you can mix in. Mix in all 3 of those variations. Play chess, recognize the player's adjustments, and you're going to be cooking with this one play. I have a couple complementary plays that you could run that's going to really take this formation to the next level. So the first complementary play is a shock H option. This is a very, very good play. Let's just say your opponent's running a lot of cover 3 cloud. And this guy right here, he's in a 5 hook zone. He's playing underneath. He's playing it really well, your delay route, right? And you can't throw it. Put Kelsey on a streak, and you could put Jamal Lewis or whoever your running back is on an angle route. You see, we're gonna call hike. I accidentally forgot to flip the coverage, but that's a nice quick hike. You could get 5 to 10 yards on that hitch. We're gonna try it one more time right here. Let's just say they're in like cover 3 cloud, right? Could go ahead and call hike. You're gonna see, you have the tight end open, you have R1 open, or you have your hitch open, right? It's an amazing play. You have 3 levels there, and attacks all 3 of those spaces really well. Right here, we could have thrown our hitch, right? Or we could maybe sneak this ball in. It would have been a tougher read, but we end up going with a deeper option and scoring a 1-play touchdown. So that's a great hit or miss play. I would mix this in, maybe 20% of the time. Not something you would call a lot, but something you would call if you want a big play or a bomb. And our last complementary play that you could run out of this wide trips week is quick slants. It might be a little body, but there are a couple setups that you could do that really are going to help you, utilize those short spaces of the field. What I look for a lot whenever I run quick slants is this quick flat. This quick slants play has a quick table route. You're going to see you could throw it for a good amount of yards almost every play, right? And there's a zone there. Imagine if there was no zone there, what we'd be able to do. So with this play, you could utilize the zone coverage. You could do a couple things, right? I like putting tight end on a streak and, just hitting that soft space right there. It's a slant. You could hit that soft space and get a couple yards. Another thing you could do is put Kelsey on a streak, Worthy on a streak, your slot receiver, and then you could put a baby out. What this is going to be is you're just reading this, baby out in this streak, right? If the slot corner jumps to the baby out, you just throw the streak. Right here, we end up having the baby out, take our 5 yards. So quick slants, you could do a lot out of it. You could get even really creative and go comeback route here, maybe like a post, and then something underneath, right? There's a lot of things you could do out of the slants play. There's so many so many setups out of this play. Quick slants is a great play. You can make a lot of plays out of one play right here. Boom, we wait, we throw our comeback route, we get a first down. So that's the wide trips week, all in, couple plays or a couple video minutes. I'm going to show you my in-game example, how I use this in a real game right now. So watch how I use the wide trips week out of the San Francisco 49ers playbook and some of the plays that I run. This is something that you can audible into as well. If you're not comfortable coming out in every play, I would audible into it. But first, you see right here, we're running our universal setup. Streak the tight end. There's a good chance this tight end's almost always open, right? See how his safeties are down in the box and very, compressed, right? This whole middle space of the field has a potential to be open. You see right here, there's a couple things you could do, right? You could go with a deep half. You could go with a quarter. We're just getting intel with this play, right? So we're gonna attack the sideline. Right here, we're gonna go corner route right here, and then we have this underneath pattern right here. This guy right here is gonna have to choose practically. We read the slot corner as well. Let's just get into it and break it down as we go. So first play, I motion my running back out. With this motion running back, I could try to pass lead this up the seam. I'm gonna be able to maybe hit this zig route right here. Let's just say he backs this guy up, right? Because if he's playing cover 2 right here, we have a chance to hit him in the seam. But if he backs that guy up, we're gonna be able to hit the zig. It's all super simple. We're just abusing the man coverage or the zone coverage he's in. See right here, we low-key had this tight end seam if we pass let it inside. Instead, right here, we go to this delay route, right? He was playing off coverage right here, and we hit up with that delay route for a good amount of yards and end up getting a first down and get all the way to the 13. So I believe I got 20 yards on that play, maybe, off a simple delay route. That delay route is killer. You're going to see he's going to try to make some adjustments on this play. Right here, we're going to try to hit him with the shock H option. We're playing chess at this point. I'm trying to see what is going on. I'm expecting him to go, after that play, I'm expecting him to go a hook curl right here, then maybe a cover 2 zone right here, and then a cloud flat right here, right, to guard the corner route maybe. So that way, if he goes cloud flat, I'm going to be able to hit him up with this wheel route because this guy is going to have to guard this route and then have a tight end streak. So it's going to be tough for him to guard all those routes at the same time. let's just see what he's in and the look that I get. So he actually ends up going with a cover 2, or it was like a cover 3 cloud. So you notice how this guy took off to this way. This is a cover 3 cloud. His hook curl, I don't know what zone this is. I'll be honest, I don't know where he was. His third wasn't here as well, so I could have thrown this streak, but we decided to play it safe and just dump it down right here. And you see that's that shock H option. It's an amazing play. You get super easy yards. And one thing I want to really talk about and kind of like explain is you're probably gonna be quick hiking with these plays, right? We want to be up tempo, right? We want to be up tempo. This is a Niners offensive scheme. We want to be up tempo, right? I know I'm not calling hike really fast, but I'm really thinking my plays through. Right here, we're gonna hit him with slants, and I'm running a nice little combo. We go with a comeback route, right? Because he's probably in a deep blue. You see how he's all the way backed off, and with no safety help. His safety's over here. No way his safety could get over there. So there's no way he's running a cover 2. It's a cover 3 or cover 4. We have the underneath route as well. We're just gonna read if he goes over this way in a hard flat, or if he jumps up here, or if he plays more to the sideline that way. And we're just gonna make the read on that table route. If it's open, we'll take it. If not, we're just gonna throw the comeback route. And right there, we had the comeback route open, but we just get screamed at before the time, before we could get that pass off. So I'm making nice reads. You see these plays work really well. It's just simple Madden, right? You don't need the money plays. You just need a good formation with some spacing, and you just need your brain to really master what's going on. Right here, I kind of get a little scared by that pressure, but we had this tight end streak or tight end post. We had them open. We just got a little scared by that pressure, and he actually gets a KO. So good defense by him. Sometimes there's going to be moments where you just get sacked or you get KO'd. That's just how the game is. Right here, we go to our universal setup. We were going to have those corner route open. We're just reading the coverage he's in, right? He's in like a deep blue here, deep blue here. I think he's in a hard flat, right? So we're just going to, we could pass lead it in this window, or we could pass lead it up here. Just reading the zones and the spaces and seeing what he gives us. So 4th down, this is a big play. I could have done better route combo, but I just didn't want to get sacked. This time we don't get KO, thankfully, and we get a little lucky, and we end up getting the first. So we're moving the ball, we're moving the chains. Right here, I motion out, and then I hit him with that corner route, right? That corner route is going to be there every time versus cover 3 or cover 4. Match, maybe not. Cover 2, definitely not. But if they run a cover 2, then we hit them with the shock H option. So it's all chess. We're just reading the spaces of the field. We're seeing if they're adjusting or not. A lot of times players are not going to adjust, and you take that to your advantage. Right here, it's a nice little flood concept, right? His corner is in a hard flat, so we have a little, in route coming underneath. We have this flat route right here. He goes with a vert hook or something like that, and then if his user peels off of the tight end, I'm going to throw it right in this window right here. I have a comeback on the backside. And this is it right here. I end up just taking my flat. I threw it a little late. I don't get a first down or touchdown, but we're in a good spot to win the game from there. So if you enjoyed this video, want more content like this, Madden Academy has free courses on Madden mental chess match. We can master in less than 90 days. We've got all types of free courses there. Really improve your game, up your skills, learn to read the spaces at Madden Academy now. If you want part 2 to this San Francisco offensive guy, smash that like button, and we will drop part 2. We're looking for 50 to 100 likes, somewhere in that range. We will drop part 2. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till then, peace.